Your final reader of the night, put your hands together for KRISTIINA EHIN.
I'm very happy to be part of a literary death match in San Francisco, episode 55. In Estonia, where I come from, there's a 100-year-old tradition that you have to test your boyfriend before marriage. And I had a wicked idea to test my boyfriend with publishing this book. And as a matter of fact, he was brave enough to take me to be his wife. And the story is about life's death match. It's called Patterns. The 3 men I've bitten arms off of are doing well. I felt guilty for many years. I was afraid I had completely ruined their lives. Of course, it must have been difficult for them, but a physical disability doesn't have to make anyone unhappy. If a person has a great will to live, he'll recover from the very greatest traumas. At times, I was quite wild when I was young. I generally managed to keep myself under control in the daytime, but at night I could be a real ferocious beast. My first husband was a very gentle and sensitive man. One morning, he just couldn't wait for me to get up. The pancakes were ready and the coffee getting cold. He sat down softly on the edge of my bed and slid his left hand caressingly over my long soft hair, shoulders and back. I awoke with a start. A wild rage came over me. I pounced onto his upper arm, and before I understood what I was doing, I had bitten his whole arm off. When we filed the divorce papers, I cried bitterly. "You could at least have snarled," he said as he was leaving. "That you suddenly just like that." Jan is now married to a frail actress. She certainly won't ever bite him. Jan works at the Automobiles Museum. At open-air events, he earns good money with his artificial arm. He sits next to the driver in open Benzes and points away, controlling his arm by means of a control panel. Tourists photograph him like mad, and Jan is a made man all over town. I had therapy for 2 years and then had the courage to get married again. My second husband's name was also Jan. We joked that he must be a hard man indeed to take me to be his wife, and himself a discus thrower, and the great Olympic hope of the entire nation. It happened already on our wedding night. As I was expecting a child, I suddenly felt a great tiredness in the midst of all the wedding hubbub. Suddenly I just couldn't dance anymore or sit at the table either. I staggered through the rooms of the haunting lodge we had hired for our wedding reception and climbed the stairs. Jan was still busy with our guests, and an hour later he followed me up to our bedroom. He pushed aside the heavy white brocade curtains of the canopy bed, kissed me passionately on my half-open lips, opened the hooks on the front of my wedding dress, lay down beside me on the bed, and put his right arm under I felt his gigantic, rapidly twitching muscle. Rage struck me like a thunderbolt. Just like a lightning rends a tree with one blow, I had, in a fraction of a second, shattered our people's Olympic hopes. Blood spurted onto the white brocade curtains.